Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name's Crystal and today we are going to go through 10 things that I no longer spend my money on. I am on a journey towards a more minimalist lifestyle. It's not necessarily me culling things out of my life, it's me not engaging in the consumerism that I was prior to the pandemic settling in. I really have had my eyes opened up to my impact on the environment and also what I was doing to myself in terms of my financial position and where I could be versus where I was based off my consumerism habits per se. So I have stopped purchasing a lot of things. Some of these things that I'm going to talk about today might surprise you, and some things you're probably just thinking, oh, well, of course, I mean, everyone stopped buying that. So I mean, I thought I'd just do something a little bit different because I really enjoy watching other people's videos on this particular topic. I'm really passionate about beauty and makeup, but I'm also super passionate about career and finances and fitness. Like, there's a lot to me that you guys don't see. So this is something that I've been watching a lot of people do on YouTube lately, so I thought I would do it too. But before we get into the video, do not forget to subscribe if you like me, if you like makeup and beauty, if you like these kinds of videos, let me know. Also, make sure you turn on the post notification bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads, and go and check me out on Instagram too. I'll have my handles on the screen for you guys to go and check me out. If you like this makeup that I currently have on, which is a purple glam look, I'm not quite sure if it will already be up yet, but if it is, I will have it in the description box below and up in the cards for you guys. So without further ado, let's just get straight into the video. I've got a few notes here, so if I look down, that's why. But the first thing that I have stopped buying is candles. So I used to be a absolute sucker for glass house candles. Whenever I would go into Peter Alexander, they would have the Taha candle burning. It smells like chocolate caramel and it gets me every single time. I think I've had about 7 of those candles, and then I've also had Rio quite a few times as well. And every single year at Halloween they release the I think it's pumpkin pie, I think that's what it's called. I just can't, oh, it's so beautiful. It's such a delicious candle. It's such a waste of money. I don't know why I do it. I mean, I get sucked into the smell and stuff like that. I mean, those toxins are pretty bad for you as it is. I mean, if you do your research, having all those toxins in the air is actually really bad for you. So that's the first thing I've stopped buying. I mean, goodbye to that. I haven't really been missing it, to be honest, either. So that wasn't really hard to cut out of my life. The second thing is takeaway coffee. So I have completely stopped buying takeaway coffee. I haven't stopped consuming coffee. I love coffee. I think it's absolutely delicious. It's like the elixir of life. But I make my own. Like, I literally just use the instant sachets. Same effect for me. Like, I'm not a diehard like Americano, no milk kind of person. Like, I'm a latte, add some syrup kind of person. So literally the sachet packets do the same job for me as buying a barista coffee. I mean, don't come for me for saying that if you're a barista. I can't really tell the difference. So, and they taste delicious. They come on special at Woolworths and Coles all the time for like $3.25 for a pack. You can really save yourself a lot of money by doing it that way and not purchasing it. I was purchasing a takeaway coffee every single day for about $4.70 a day. If we round that up to $5, that's $25 a week. That's $100 a month. That's $1,200 a year. I mean, I don't know about you, but that's just really expensive for a drink. So the next thing is excessive makeup hauls and limited edition items. So I am not about the limited edition life anymore. I did have a phase where I was like, oh my god, I have to have it. Like, I must have the Amrezy highlighter. I must have the limited edition palette that's just been released by whoever. I mean, that used to be my jam. I used to love it, especially if it was associated with a beauty influencer or a beauty guru, like the Kylie Bible palette. Like, I really wanted that. I didn't pick it up, but I mean, I love her as an influencer, and that was really, really hard for me not to purchase that palette. So what I'm trying to say is, like, I'm fine without it. I don't need it in my life. It's limited edition. If I do end up going anywhere with my YouTube, I can't ever use it in a tutorial because you guys can't purchase it. And I mean, that's not nice of me to do that anyway. So I also think that excessive makeup hauls is a thing of the past now. Well, they are, at least for me. I haven't seen as many hauls on YouTube as I normally would. I get that people still want to buy makeup and stuff like that, but when I say an excessive haul, I mean upwards of like 10 products. That's still pretty excessive, especially for high-end makeup. So I just don't think that I'm going to be purchasing large amounts of makeup items, especially when I've got so many as it is in my collection. I'm really enjoying using what I've got and discovering the favorites that I already have or I've forgotten about, and I'm just bringing them back to daily use. I love that. I'm really getting into my Project Pan and stuff now. I've kind of put that to the side for a while, but I just think that hauling large amounts of makeup product that is just going to end up in the back of my drawer and I'm never going to use it, what's the point? I'm not going to waste my money on it. So I also do not purchase fresh flowers. There was a phase where I was just obsessed with fresh flowers. I think they smell delicious. I think they look beautiful, but it's a luxury thing. It's not a permanent thing. It's something that you purchase that you can enjoy for a period of time, but it dies. And then you're left with nothing. So for me, I just thought that it was not necessary, especially if you're trying to save for a home or if you're just trying to keep yourself afloat during these difficult times. Flowers, out. You don't need that sort of stuff in your life. Don't waste your time. If you're trying to save cash and you are feeling pressured to purchase flowers, don't worry about it. You don't need them. So the next thing that I am no longer spending my money on is getting my nails done at a salon. This has been a huge money saver for me. So I bought my own SNS dip powder set. I use the Gelish brand. I actually have a video on my channel of me doing my own nails, the ones that I currently have on, which are very natural looking oval shape nails. And I mean, it costs like $70 to get your nails done each time in a salon if you're getting your old ones soaked off as well. Think about it. How much money is that you're spending on your nails, which you're just getting redone every 3 weeks? It's so excessive. And there are so many tutorials on YouTube where you can literally learn how to do that yourself and save so much money. I've got one on this channel. I'm going to continue to do them on my channel because if I can do it with no training and just watching YouTube videos and just practicing, you can do it too, and you can save yourself a hell of a lot of money in the meantime. So I highly recommend you get a set. No matter what it's by, just give it a go and see how you feel. You don't have to invest in a drill or anything like that. You can just use a nail file and it will just make a huge difference to your budget, especially if you're trying to save money at the moment for, like I said, either a house or just trying to get through the pandemic. Get rid of doing your nails. You don't need it. It's not necessary. It's not going to put a roof over your head. Forget about it. Don't bother. So the next one is a hair salon. So I actually don't go to get my hair done anymore. I haven't had my hair done since February. I have a really bad regrowth. You probably can't see it because it's like faded and all that sort of stuff now, but I don't need to go. I don't have bleach blonde hair anymore. I'm trying to grow my hair out, so I'm using this as a time to let my hair breathe, really grow and have a chance to do its thing. So I'm not getting my hair done anymore. I will probably end up not getting it done until just before my wedding. I'm anticipating going in potentially the end of January, early February next year to get it done. Before then, I don't need it. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not seeing anyone. I don't need it. So I'm not going to waste my money on it. And yeah, saving myself quite a bit of coin on the way. So the next thing is cute fashion tops. So I kind of have been thinking about this for a while, that I wanted to stop purchasing fashion tops. Now the reason for that is I work in a corporate environment, so you can't wear like singlets or like low cut shirts and stuff like that in the office, or bodysuits and all that sort of stuff. It's just a bit, well, you can wear those things, but I just think it's a bit inappropriate. That's not my style. I consider my professional space to be, I like to hold myself to a standard that is quite high, and I mean, showing too much skin is just, that's just my opinion. I just don't think it's appropriate. So for me, investing my money in fashion tops is only for me to wear in my personal time. And quite frankly, on weekends, I'm usually in gym gear or activewear or my pajamas. Like, I'm not wearing really fancy clothes or getting dressed up. I mean, you guys have seen in my videos lately, I kind of rotate the same shirts because these are what I have at the moment and they're what make me comfortable. So I just don't see the point in investing in like fashion shirts that have like the spaghetti straps or like the big puffy sleeves and stuff like that. I've outgrown it. I feel like I've left that behind. I think I left that in 2019 and this pandemic kind of pushed me over the edge, and I just, why? Don't need to anymore. So that one. I also don't buy clubbing outfits anymore either. So I don't go clubbing, I don't drink, I don't do that sort of stuff. So I just don't see the point in investing in them. So I don't buy dresses or skirts or shorts or anything like that anymore because I don't need it. And when are the clubs going to open anyway? Especially in Victoria, we're really struggling right now. So I'm not going to hold my breath. And again, off the back of that, I don't drink alcohol, so I no longer purchase alcohol. I used to purchase it just in case somebody wanted to have a drink on the side or something like that. No one's coming over, so I'm not spending my money on that sort of stuff anymore. I don't buy alcohol. I don't see the point in buying it, so I don't, and I'm saving myself some coin by not purchasing it, and I am seeing it in my budget, definitely. The 10th thing that I no longer purchase is diaries or planners. I just use my phone. I put all of my appointments in my phone. I put my regular payments and stuff that I need to do in my phone. It's easy. I just put it into my calendar and I set reminders. I suppose I'm doing my bit for the environment. I mean, I used to buy like 4 or 5 planners a year, and I used to like have a different planner for different things. I don't really need that sort of stuff anymore, and they can be real expensive. They can be like $50 per planner. So yeah, saving some money from that as well. But essentially, they are the 10 things that I no longer buy, and I probably will continue to no longer buy for the rest of this year. If that changes, I will let you know. But I'm saving so much money right now by not buying these things like I normally would. And I mean, I'm going to reap the benefits of that in a year's time or in 2 years' time, whatever. So thank you so much for watching this video and sticking to the end. Let me know down below. Comment a love heart emoji in the comments below if you made it this far. I will know if you made it to the end if I see that. That'd be so cool. So do not forget to subscribe before you leave, and go and check me out on Instagram. I'll have my handles on the screen again for you guys to go and look at me over there. And I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks guys. Bye.